Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every morning, we start our day with a purpose. To care for each other, beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about. there. So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Johnson with the home run, just about to straight away center field.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wahpeton, North Dakota. And tonight, it's the home of the Huskies. The boys are hosting the Northern Cast Jaguars here on Three Borders Sports Network. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to some North Dakota high school basketball here. And we are in Region 1. Let me start that one over. I'm Joe Schreiner. He is the legendary, you were just filling me full of history information. I'm just amazed by the wealth of knowledge. Let's call it that. Noel Eckroth is joining me here up above the high above the gymnasium floor. Noel, good evening, sir.
It's great to be here. I'm kind of excited. We got boys basketball. We had a chance to talk a little bit of history too.
Yeah, we did.
You have a word of the week. At least last week you did.
Semi-sesquicentennial. So happy birthday to the United States of America, 250 years. But you were informing me that Saturday is a big day too.
Saturday is the 250th anniversary of Thomas Paine's pamphlet called Common Sense.
I remember that.
That convinced the colonists it was time to seek our independence from King George and good old England.
See, now if you'd have asked me that ahead of time, who wrote that, I'd have just looked at you with a blank face. But when you said all that, it actually erased some cobwebs in the old hard drive up here, and I remembered that.
We shook a few things loose. That's fantastic.
You did. And then what'd you say? Friday is the 211th anniversary of?
Today is the 211th anniversary of the Battle of New Orleans. It made Andrew Jackson famous. And, of course, Johnny Horton has the fantastic song Battle of New Orleans. It's a classic.
All right, there you go. There's your history lesson today from the best history teacher in the state of North Dakota, at least in my opinion, and Noel Eckroth there leading the way on that one. Welcome, everybody, to the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. This broadcast also brought to you by Red River Communications, internet with a human touch. And Noel, tonight we've got a Region 1 battle here. Northern Cast comes to town. They're winless right now in Region 1. Wahpeton is also winless in Region 1 as they fell in defeat to Central Cass in overtime let's see, when was that? Monday night? And it was a 61-57 loss there for the Huskies.
Definitely a hard-fought game. The Huskies are coming in, though. They've played well. They got a upset win at Devil's Lake over number one ranked Firebirds. And played really well up there. A great defensive effort, and they found some offense in unexpected places.
So they defeated, as we talked about it on the coaches show last night with Coach Ralph, they defeated Devils Lake on January 3rd, Saturday, by the score of 59-46, and Devils Lake was 1 at the time. And earlier in the season, they defeated Four Winds Minnewacan by 20 points, and at that time, I believe Four Winds was ranked 4th in the state. So now all of a sudden the Huskies are getting some votes in the state rankings, and currently they're sitting at number 4, and they even received one first-place vote this week.
Yes, that's fantastic. And I think what the boys are doing and what the coaches are trying to instill in the boys is really starting to pay off. And with the Huskies, it kind of starts with that dynamic duo backcourt. We've got the Batman and Robin backcourt of Braden Steffens and Jack Gilbertson. And sometimes they kind of take turns being Batman and kind of take turns being the boy wonder.
Well, and we know up at Northern Cass, too, there was a celebration up there, and I think we're going to have a little bit of a celebration here, too, and we're going to try to cover that. It's supposed to be a celebration of Braden Steffens' hit milestone of 1,000 points, so congratulations to him.
Yes, congratulations to Braden. Such a solid player for so long for the Huskies, having a great senior year. You guys broadcasted the Four Winds game in which he had that amazing reverse shot.
Wasn't that something?
And finished with 34 points that night.
Yeah, that was quite the shot there. All right, Noel, I'm going to suggest we'll come back with our keys to the game here for Coach Ralph. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back here in a couple of minutes, and then we'll have Coach Ralph's keys to the victory here for the Huskies tonight. We'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network, your Yield Advantage pregame show.
The right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience, featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
At Interstate Engineering, we're more than engineers and surveyors. We're partners in building stronger communities. For 50 years, we've partnered with communities across the Great Plains region, from airports to water systems, transportation to recreation. Our team delivers innovative solutions with integrity, loyalty, and a passion for helping others. Interstate Engineering, improving life, one community at a time.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Huskies Gymnasium here in Wahpeton, North Dakota. I'm Joe Schreiner. He is Noel Eckroth, and welcome back to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is a precision planning sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Red River Communications, internet with a human touch. And again, our pregame show continues here, and we took a little break there, Noel, and we're going to come back now with our keys to the game for Coach Ralph tonight to get a victory here against Northern Cass. For each team looking for their first win in Region 1.
Yeah, I had a chance to visit with Coach Ralph earlier today, and he gave me 3 keys to victory for tonight's game. And what he's looking to do, number one, defensively, the Huskies want to defend the three-point line. This Northern Cass Jaguar team attempts as many as 30 three-pointers a game.
I was going to say, look how they're lined up out there on the perimeter. You can see it in the camera shot there. They're all lined up on the perimeter taking three-pointers. Go ahead.
And all they have to do is hit a third of those, 10 out of 30, and you're causing some problems for your opponent's defense. So they can be a dangerous team, especially if they get hot. Second key to the game, always a concern for the Huskies, is to do a good job rebounding on the boards. Huskies very guard-dominated, but those guards are good rebounders, but they're going to need to get the front line involved as well. And third thing Coach Ralph said, he wants to see improved execution. He feels like the cutters are blowing right by their screens before the screens are set. Some of that youthful exuberance and anxiousness, let's get going, let's get the ball, let's make something happen. But if they slow down, accept the screen, and read the defense, they're going to get wide open looks.
I think we saw a little bit of that. Coach Materi was talking to the boys there a little bit in the junior varsity game where we saw some of that. Maybe some cuts were starting to be made before the screen was even set. Speaking of that, you got some scores from the earlier games today?
Oh, yes, we absolutely do. In the C game, the Huskies come out victorious by 20 points, 46-26 over the Jaguars. And in the JV game, it was the JV Huskies with a 53-30 win. So in the battle of cats and dogs, Huskies and Jaguars, so far it's been all the dogs.
All right, we'll see what happens here in the varsity game here coming up in a minute and 50 seconds. We'll have our national anthem and our starting lineups here shortly. We talked about, and we're going to try and show the video. They got a little video tribute here to Braden's 1,000 points. We'll try and show that on our camera, folks. The sound might be a little bit off, but bear with us. We're going to try and do the best that we can here for that little video clip here. That will be coming up. Right now, though, Braden, Jack, even Aiden Bonch is coming off the bench, and just he's getting some good bench play by everybody.
Yeah, I think the Huskies, when we get later into the season and into the tournaments, they really want to find a third reliable scorer. And it doesn't have to be the same guy every night, but Aiden Bonches had a nice game up at Devil's Lake with 15 points. Maybe it's going to end up being Alex Cummings one game. Maybe it'll be Aiden Bonches another game. And, another guy coming up for the Huskies, Cooper Coolmo, has looked good at moments. So it should be a lot of fun to see which Huskies will rise to the top here.
Yeah, he talked about Cooper getting some time, and I think he even got a start the other night up in Castleton because was it Jack or Braden? One of them was not feeling well or something that week. So
I think Trayton King had a little bit of a hitch in his step. He had a little bit of trouble with his ankle, and that goes back to playing in Fergus. Of course, an exciting game in Fergus with Jack Gilbertson knocking down a three to lift the Huskies to a 3-point win in that game.
Yep, so again, we talked about those big two, and Coach Ralph calls Braden Steffens the Beast, and it was kind of it goes way back to, I think, his freshman year of school. He wore a T-shirt that said Beast, and I think he's been called the Beast ever since.
I've thought of him all fall as Mr. Touchdown.
Yeah, there you go. All right, that's going to conclude our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is Precision Planning Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley. Our starting lineups will be brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. We're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Chris DeVries.
The flag of our nation. Please rise, remove your cap or hat, place your right hand over your heart, and stand at attention while Wahpeton High School student Addie Pickin sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That girl has got some pipes, I'll tell you that. Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Here's Chris.
We would like to honor Husky senior guard Braden Steffens on 1,000 career points. To number 10, Braden Steffens.
That was pretty cool.
Yes, it was. That was really well done.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Husky Den at Wahpeton High School and tonight's contest between the Northern Cass Jaguars and your hometown Wahpeton Huskies. A goal of high school sports is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of those goals that make this contest a positive educational experience. Please help our school be number one in sportsmanship. And now the starting lineups. First, with the Northern Cass Jaguars. A junior forward, number 0, Brooks Crockett. A sophomore guard, number 1, Brody Zeski. A junior forward, number 3, Hudson Rachel. A senior guard, number 5, Parker Zeski. And a senior forward, number 13, Chris Hoyland. Assistant coaches are Chad Whitner and Nick Thies. Head coach is Bryce Laxdal. And now the starters for your Huskies. A sophomore forward, number 0, Trayton King. A senior guard, number 10, Braden Steffens. A sophomore guard, number 14, Jack Gilbertson. A senior guard, number 23, Garnett Anderson. And a senior forward, number 30, Alex Cummings. Assistant coaches for the Huskies are Joe Caveney, Casey Materi, Jordan Ralph, Landon Ralph, and Andrew Lundsetter. Head coach is Mr. Jeff Ralph.
There are your starting lineups, brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Next up, we're going to have our opening tip, and that's going to be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, and they are located in beautiful, scenic, downtown
Tyler, North Dakota.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for helping me out on that. We appreciate Jason, the crew down there, helping us out. And Braden Steffens will step in to center circle. And Braden, he controlled, but it went right into the hands, into the Jaguars, and they'll get the first possession of the game here, starting out. Again, kind of watching that perimeter there, Coach. Like you said, one of the keys to the game was that perimeter shooting for the Jaguars. Drive penetration off the glass, a little bit too off the mark, and Alex Cummins gets his first rebound of the game. And here comes Braden Steffens going the other way, off his foot.
Nice defensive play by Parker Zeski to strip Braden on that transition opportunity.
Brooks Crockett wearing number 0. He's a sophomore. I'm guessing he's probably a relative somehow of Hayden Crockett, who was a pretty good basketball player in her own right for the Jaguars.
And we saw her in an exciting girls game here last year.
Yes, we did. Garnett Anderson with a nice rebound there, clearing that one off. Up ahead quickly to King in the paint with the right hand floater, up and in for 2, and the Huskies score first.
I love that little shot fake in the middle of the lane and then step by the defender. Shot fake brings them close, and the step gets you by them.
Ball off to Zeski, and that's Brody now.
Huskies doing some man-to-man trap.
There are 2 Zeskis, and I'll try to keep them straight for you. Brody Zeski and Parker Zeski, and that three-point shot goes up and in and made by Rischel.
1 for 1 on three-pointers, and Huskies got to mine that three-point line. You often hear coaches say defend the basket or defend the lane. It's not often you hear them say defend the three-point line, but they're going to have to tonight.
And that's the way the Northern Cass Jaguars operate there that Coach Ralph talked to Noel about. There's that reverse layup there. Cummings with the putback, no good. Braden Steffens tips it to himself, keeping the ball alive for the Huskies. He'll back his defender in, gets it off to Cummings for 2. Nice assist there for Braden.
Great spin baseline to find his teammate. Defense steps to help, and Cummings finds himself alone under the basket.
And this is Parker Zeski, number 5. Out to the corner. Shot up, 3, good. And that, I believe, was Brooks Crockett.
2 for 2 on three-pointers to start. The Jaguars couldn't ask for a better start.
King out in the wing on the far side. Far as opposite side of the camera. Nears. Braden Steffens pops the 3 from about 6 feet beyond the arc.
He doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he shoots a good percentage.
Yep. Little 10-foot jumper in the paint, no good. And he gets his own rebound, does Rischel. And again, another three-point shot, and the Jaguars keeping the ball alive on their own side. And there's a timeout call. I believe it's a 30 seconds, so we'll just call it a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. So again, the three-point shot working out here for the Jaguars. You talked about it. Coach Ralph talked about it. And that's what we're seeing so far out of the Jags. And they popped another one here just a few minutes ago.
Yes.
In that possession.
2 of their first 2 attempps missed one since then, but the offensive rebounds keep them alive. I think Coach Laxdal calling the timeout there to save the possession and talk about the man-to-man trap that the Huskies are running. It's not a zone trap. It's man-to-man trap. Little extra pressure outside that three-point line. I think the Jaguars are going to look for quick reversals, and they're going to take shots from there.
Every possession counts, I get it, but I don't know if I've ever seen one used that early to save a possession here early in the first quarter.
And I think a lot of that was what are we going to do about this half-court trap?
Hoyland, and you're probably right. Rachel at the left elbow now gets it over back to the other side to Hoyland down low in the low post. Cummins working hard, and a nice bounce off the glass there for Hoyland for two.
Yeah, nice use of the bank. Great use of pivot foot and an up and under move similar to what King just did a couple possessions ago.
Anderson on the near wing. He'll get it up top to King. Now Jack Gilbertson spins in the paint, tries to get it over to Cummings. Cummings fighting for the ball down low. Everybody on the floor. Arms and legs everywhere, and a jump ball possession arrow will stay with the Huskies.
Jack loves to penetrate and create, but he didn't make the second defender commit, so the pass really wasn't there, but he was kind of out of things to do.
Just barely 3 minutes into this quarter here. It's an 8-4 lead for the Jaguars. Gilbertson into the paint, tries to spin, turnaround jumper off the rim, no good. Ball on the floor once again. Quickly up ahead, Parker Zeski. Drives, little 5-foot floater, no good. He gets his own rebound, looks for help. Gets it outside to Hoyland.
Good offensive rebounding team we're seeing here.
Yeah, so far for a smaller team. You know, Garnett Anderson and Alex Cummins in there, the Huskies got a little bit of a height advantage.
And they don't have that every night.
Braden Steffens drives and draws the foul. I believe that will go against Parker Zeski. That'll be number 1 on him. Braden Steffens will go to the line.
And at the free throw line.
Oh, don't jinx him.
I'm not. Braden Steffens is the best foul shooter for the Huskies at 68% from the line, which is a good percentage. 1,000-point scorer, you kind of have to be good at the foul shots.
Aiden Bonches comes off the bench. Checks in at the scoring table. He'll come in for Trayton King. And we talked about Aiden's coming off the bench here. Has Coach Ralph very happy with his bench play. And the others. Steffens' second free throw is good. He missed his first, got his second. It's an 8-5 lead, one possession lead here for the Jaguars as we go to the other end.
The luxury you have with Aiden Bonches is a tall guard.
Parker
Nice block.
Zeski, nice block by Garnett Anderson, but right back into the hands of Parker Zeski for 2.
And again, another offensive rebound. You got to admire Zeski for sticking with it even after the block.
Steffens' little jumper, fade away, no good, gets his own rebound. That'll start falling for Braden eventually. Interesting little screen there I was watching there. Jack Gilbertson for the jumper. Cummings with a nice rebound. Alex working hard underneath, puts it up and in for 2. Cummings with 4.
That's exactly what the Huskies want out of Alex Cummings. Strong to the glass, use the glass, keep the ball above your head. He can be a force as long as he stays active and out of foul trouble.
And really his first year of varsity action last year, he got some time. Usually came in for Landon. And another three-pointer.
Yeah, Garnett Anderson helped a little bit too far off to the middle of the lane. Too hard to get back to the shooter.
Parker Zeski with another one. He turned around and looked right at the Huskies bench here. I thought that was kind of funny.
Confidence.
Jumper free throw for Steffens, no good. Gets up high for his own board, works hard, puts it up and in for 2.
Nice finish. Braden Steffens, you can offensive rebound, but so can I.
Never give up.
He's got a very well-rounded game. He's good on the boards, good at ball handling. He's good at finishing at the basket and the mid-range.
Oh, and there's a foul from behind. I don't know if it's going to go against Anderson or Bonches. He'll say it's against Bonches. So Aiden picks up foul number 1 for him. Team, I think it should be the first one, I guess. Isn't it? Or is it the second one?
Team first.
Brooks Crockett with the free throw. That gives him 4. Anderson will check out. Coming in for him will be Cooper Kumo. Again, given good bench minutes here for Coach Ralph early in the season.
Kumo, very solid offensive player, good ball handler. And he has a nice outside shot. He had a beautiful baseline shot against the Squirrels just the other night.
Up on top, Gilbertson goes to the left side, looks for Cummins, cutting to the to the bucket, and Cummins with 2.
That
Nice
time,
feed.
Jack did exactly what he wanted. He drew that second defender, making an easy shot for Cummings. Beautiful pass.
Parker Zeski out on the wing, going to try and get around Cooper Kumo. Puts it off the glass, no good. A little bit too far underneath. To the corner, Jack Gilbertson. Gilbertson into the paint, flies to the paint, flies to the basket, puts in 2.
He loves to be on the attack, doesn't he?
He sure does, and he cuts the lead to 2 now. Jaguars up by 2. That's Crockett over there in the corner. He'll hand the ball off, and it's out to the outside. To Zeski again for another 3. He's got 2 of them. Parker Zeski.
Yes, I like Parker Zeski and what he's doing. He gets himself squared to the basket long before the ball arrives. He's ready to shoot immediately.
Steffens, floater, no good. Alex Cummins with the board. He gets to the outlet, out to Gilbertson. Bonches for 3. Off the mark. Alex with another board. Gets it over to Kumo. Drives in, gets the bucket, and 1. Look at Alex Cummins working underneath there, buddy.
He's keeping that ball alive and gives Kumo a great opportunity. And that's what you get out of Kumo. He can draw the foul and finish.
Alex Cummings coming to the bench there. He's going to get a breather as Trayton King checks in for him.
A well-deserved break.
Well-deserved breather.
Good minutes here early, and he's not in any foul trouble.
He'll probably be out the rest of the first quarter. And the lead is still 3 as Kumo misses the first.
We've got ourselves a good old-fashioned Region 1 ball game here, don't we?
We do, don't we? It's fun. Freilich for 2. He checked into the game. Quickly the other way, Kumo. Not there. Freilich on the rebound. Freilich thought about coast to coast. Bonches knocks it away.
Husky defense is getting a little spread out. They're so concerned about the three-pointer. They are now giving up some drives without a lot of help side.
Braden Steffens way out near the logo on defense there as Freilich brings it out with the dribble. Difference on the shot clock, game clock of about 10 seconds. Huskies will get a free possession here at the end of the first quarter, trailing by 5. Braden wants to set something up. King comes out to get the ball over to Bonches. 4-3. Jack Gilbertson pops the 3. Got it at the buzzer. How about that? Jack Gilbertson cuts the score to within 2 as we are at the end of the first period on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 20-18. Back after this.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
What?
(20-18) lead here for the Jaguars as we end period number 1 and go to period number 2, and possession arrow pointed toward the Jaguars. Noel, let's quickly put up our Studio 22 design shout-out line. Women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. 701-640-2619. If you're enjoying the game, we appreciate the shout-outs. And we'll tell you who you are and who you're cheering for. So just send me a text at that number on the screen, and we'll get you back with a shout-out here as soon as we can. Brought to you by Studio 22 Designs.
How about that buzzer beater by Jack Gilbertson to end the quarter? Same place as the Fergus Falls shot to win the game.
And here he goes again with the breakaway on the missed three-point shot. He's going to go right to the bucket, and that one's off the mark. And he'll chase it down. 2 Jaguars on the floor. Right to Alex Cummings, and that will be 2 points, and we got a tie ball game. I think they had an injury here. We're going to slow it down for a minute.
And we've got a sub in. We've got Chris Hoyland coming in. But how about Jack Gilbertson? He's on fire.
Yeah. You were telling me during the break there, his percentage for three-point land is what?
He is a 60% three-point shooter. 6 of 10.
6-0?
60% three-point shooter.
That's unheard of.
And he had a wide open look to end the quarter there. Great shot at the right time.
Is Steph Curry that high? I don't think
No.
so. I don't think so. All right, the Jaguars with the ball now. We got a tie ball game here at 20 apiece. Jaguars have held the lead through most of the first period. Drive in, coming straight up, but the bucket by Hoyland goes in for 2. He's got 4 points total.
Nice shot by him. He wasn't worried about a height disadvantage.
Down low to King, trying to make some room, and it's blocked. He's going to try and muscle it up. Looks over for Cummings. He goes up for 2. Look at that. Alex Cummings in double figures for the Huskies with 10.
Trayton King drew the double team, got rejected, but had presence of mind to find his teammate.
Yep. Oh, and that one might go against Alex there. I think he was moving his feet. It will be a 2-shot foul, and it is against Alex Cummings, his first.
And that's good because usually he has 2 fouls in the first quarter. Having 1 foul in the second quarter, he could play a little longer tonight.
See some of Alex's family sitting over to my left here as Parker Zeski makes the first one. But I don't see his dad, so I'm guessing his dad's on the road, and we'll probably hear from him on a text message. At least I hope we do. Unless he's driving. And that free throw by Parker Zeski is good as well. And he is in double digits with 10.
And the Jaguars have sent in Miles Freilich.
Thank you.
It looks like Froelich, but I have heard it's Freilich.
You were told it was Freilich. Braden Steffens will give the ball off to Kuhlmo. Huskies rotated around to Gilbertson now on the near side. Gets to the free throw line, looks for help. Gets it over to Kuhlmo. Cooper does well, brings it back out. Steffens now top of the key. He'll pop for 3. Just a little bit too deep. Hits the heel of the rim, and Freilich will come away with it. To the near side, Rachel, excuse me. Oh, and that was an errant pass, but it ended up right in the hands of Hoyland. Little 6-footer off the mark, and Kuhlmo with good defense gets a rebound. Steffens to the free throw line, makes the quick move to the bucket, and he wanted that and one on there, but he didn't get it. He'll go to the line for 2.
He did. I think the shot fake and the foul took a little bit of energy out of that shot. Couldn't get it high enough on the backboard, but a lot of times he will come up with that three-point play.
And Braden Steffens at the line so far tonight. He's 1 of 2. And 1 of 3. The good shooter that he is just different at the free throw line. Just a different deal.
Well, he is at 68%. You'd kind of like your point guard to be around 70% in boys basketball.
Mm-hmm. Second free throw. Finds the net.
His overall field goal percentage is 46, and three-point is 45. Now, you would think 45 is a really good three-point percentage, but when Jack is shooting at a 60% clip.
Freilich drives, loses control, but it goes right back into the hands of the Jaguars. Penetration by Hoyland. Oh, and I think Alex is going to get called there. Alex was, I don't know, maybe it was a hip contact.
Yeah, he caught a little bit of that offhand for Hoyland there. Hoyland did a nice job going up with 2 hands, absorbing the contact with his left, drawing the foul.
And now you mentioned that when he went out with 1:09 to go in the first there, that he was not in foul trouble, had no fouls, and all of a sudden here quickly, less than 3 minutes into the second quarter, he's got 2.
I might have jinxed him.
Maybe you did.
I'm feeling a little guilty. Coach Laxdal, I think, is really happy with this start and how they're doing this first half. He did a really nice job late season and region tournament last year coaching that team. Of course, they don't have Hussar back, who was a very active scorer at 6'4".
Hoyland makes the second one. Aiden Bonches checked in for Cummings.
And we're seeing a little 1-3-1 zone out of the Jaguars.
Changed up the defense here a little bit as they get it out to Gilbertson from three-point land, and that one just off the right side. Picked off there and taken away by Parker Zeski.
Nice skip pass from King. It's the right idea to attack that zone.
Fralick going to drive and go right upside the right side of the paint for two.
Garnet Anderson showed over the top of the screen, but just couldn't react laterally well enough to that hard drive.
Braden Steffens took the ball down, and the ball was on the floor. Now we're going to get a jump ball.
And officials are just dying to call that jump ball so that we can untangle players.
Yeah.
But it has to actually happen before you call it.
Yeah, it was getting tossed around there. Braden was doing a good job of trying to keep it away, but King to Steffens for three from the corner. Off the mark. He'll start hitting them. Parker Zeski back over to Fralick. Fralick going against Kumo. Getting to the right side. King, good defensive pressure there by Trayton King, but it gets ripped away from him off the glass. No good. On the putback by Crockett. Again, Huskies get it knocked away underneath there as Gilbertson was on his way to the bucket as a non-shooting foul.
He's going to call, that's going to be Miles Fralick with that foul, reaching in from the top side.
Just his first.
Double stack inbound play for the Huskies. Nothing out of it. They're into their offense.
Braden wants that three, and he just can't get it to fall. Tried another one. Jack's going to try the three, and Jack will nail that one.
You can't leave him alone wide open like that when he's shooting a three-point shot.
We got
and we have an official's
injury.
Whistle.
Must be an injury of some sort. They're looking for. Well, I don't see Chantel coming down. I don't know what kind of an injury. Here comes Chantel.
She is now. He was reaching to his face. He might have got scratched in the eye somehow.
Might have, yeah.
Now it's Tom Rialt that caught that right away, the official.
Okay.
Good official out of Fargo. We got a Fargo crew tonight.
1 point lead for the Jags. 4:13 remaining.
We got Calvin Tubner, Jeff McCracken, and Tom Rialt.
You're right on top of that stuff, man. You're good. Fralick, good drive to the bucket, just short. Good defense there by King. He'll hand it off to Steffens. Quickly up ahead. Oh, and Gilbertson lofts it off his left leg.
Yep, he wanted to put it on the floor and take that baseline, and we've got a timeout from the Huskies.
Yep, we sure do. So we'll take a 30-second break here. Noel, let's run a commercial. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. 27-20.
Care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what time.
Look at you pushing buttons there. You're going to be able to do this all by yourself tomorrow night.
I tried to bring my focus tonight. I tried to sharpen up a little bit for you. When you're working with a master like yourself, you got to try to. It kind of brings up the rest of the crew.
Oh, come on now. See, Chantel's still looking at. I think that was Crockett that was injured, wasn't it? I don't know.
I believe so.
I think it was Brooks Crockett, and she's looking at his eye over there. He's standing up just fine, and they're looking kind of at his in the upper face area. Let's just say that. So Fralick brings it back to the top of the key. Parker Zeski almost got it knocked away there by Bonches.
Notice how spread out the Husky defense is.
Now out to the other side. Getting really tough underneath there and going in and driving in for the bucket was Hoyland.
He's fearless on the drive.
Kick to Gilbertson. Wide open three, but it's off the mark. I could see it from here. Fralick brings it back in a hurry. Gets it knocked away by King. Jumper from the free throw line. Parker Zeski got it to fall after it bounced around a few times.
Nice touch on the shot from right in front. Gets the bounce.
Quickly, the Huskies back up on their end of the court. King. Little shot there, didn't quite fall there, didn't have a good enough touch on it.
Used a spin move into a step through. I thought King might have a shot at getting that one. He's one guy that could be that third scorer for the Huskies on some nights.
5 points, biggest lead of the game here for the Jaguars so far. As we're over halfway through period number 2. Down along the baseline drive, Gilbertson keeps his ground, but that ball went right into the hands of Hoyland, and he couldn't finish. And away come the Huskies. Gilbertson gets the free drive, and he'll go in for 2.
Now, I have heard that Gilbertson can dunk the ball, and I think the way that lane opened up, I think the thought was in the back of his mind, but it just happened a little too fast. If he gets a breakaway, we might see one.
He and Hudson Rachel were getting into a little pushing match down here in the corner before the ball got over there. Gilbertson with the rebound. And the Huskies push. Gilbertson to the corner to King. Steffens will drive. Steffens will go to the hoop for 2.
And that time the Jaguars defense got spread out, and we have a full timeout called.
All right, we'll take a break. The score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard is back to a 1-point lead for the Jags. A minute 51 to go. Back in 60 seconds.
A farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
I got one responsibility, and that's to push 2 little buttons over here, and I had started talking before I pushed the buttons.
I think you are doing a great job, though.
Kyle DeVries.
It's been flawless on your part.
They're watching tonight, so thanks, Kyle. And, hey, we got to wish a happy birthday to former Husky player Bjorn Kubala. How about that, Bjorn? Happy birthday to Bjorn Kubala.
Bjorn's birthday, and also on the Husky bench, number 32, Austin Fenske. It's his birthday today.
Is it really? All right, cool. Freilich tried to look King off the defender and working underneath, and he got it over to Crockett, who checked back in, and he got it up and in for 2. Steffens, you're going to say the foul was before?
Yep, he's going to say double arm bar, a push foul before the drive, Husky ball out of bounds. Rialt, he sold that call. I believe him. That was an emphatic one.
It was. Steffens looking to get it inbounds here. Got to hurry up. And they do get it out to Gilbertson just before the 5 seconds expired. Gilbertson's going to work hard, put it off the glass. Couldn't get the bounce there. And a rebound by Freilich. Shot. Look out. 3.
Great job by Freilich of finding the trailer. He was looking to the sides and turning his head to see behind him. He knew his teammate was coming.
And now the lead is 6. Biggest lead of the night here for the Jaguars. 1 minute to go in the second quarter. 3 threes for Parker Zeski. Yeah, happy birthday to Bjorn. Steffens will kick it out to King for 3. That was a big 3 for Trayton King and the Huskies.
Yeah, you don't see King has only shot 5 of those this year. He's 1 of 5. He's a 20% three-point shooter. But his percentage is moving up now.
He's moved up a little bit, yep.
And the Huskies needed that one.
Just a difference of about 5 seconds in the shot clock and the game clock, folks.
Look how spread the Huskies are, and it looks like these ball screens are going to be switching them.
Yep, here we go. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Evenson checked in here for the game. The Huskies get the ball back with 7 seconds to go. Here comes Gilbertson. Oh, and it gets taken away there. Shot going to go up from about three-quarter court, and that's going to be no good. Pulled the trigger a little bit early, did Parker Zeski, but it's going to be a 3-point lead here at half for the Jaguars. It was a 2-point lead at the end of the first, Noel, and now it's a 3-point lead. So it's gone back and forth, but the Huskies hanging in there, and it'll be an interesting halftime conversation for Coach Ralph.
Absolutely, and this is a 2-point game in the standings, so keep that in mind as well.
It's worth 2 points in the standings. All right, we're going to come back with our OSPTI halftime show. We'll have some more shout-outs for you coming up, and we'll go through all that at the halftime show brought to you by OSPTI here. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about, what's the network going to be after I retire? Where it continues to evolve, and if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your...
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton High School, home of the Huskies tonight. They host the Northern Cass Jaguars tonight, and your halftime score is 36-33 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. And our halftime show is brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. It was a 6-point lead, has been the biggest lead for the Jaguars. Noel, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't even remember, unless it was very early in the first period, I don't think the Huskies have led yet tonight. If they
have not.
It didn't last very long.
We haven't had any lead changes.
No.
We've had a quick
tie.
6.
We had a couple ties.
We had a quick 6 out of the Jaguars, and I think Coach Laxdal, Bryce Laxdal, is going to be pretty happy with his performance. Speaking with him before the game, he kind of poo-pooed everything and kind of gave me the old Jim Boeheim, who liked to kind of undersell his team a little bit. And he said, well, we just kind of want to, keep it closer than last year. So he was holding his cards really close to his chest.
Pretty coy, huh?
He was, and I think he's pretty happy right now.
Well, let's take a look at the scoring for the Jaguars. 7 points for Brooks Crockett. Remember, he went out with a little bit of an injury. He has 1 3-point field goal. Miles Freilich has 4. 3 points for Hudson Reachel. He also had a 3-point field goal for 3. 7 points for Chris Hoyland. And 15 points leading the way for the Jaguars with Parker Zeski. He has 3 3-point field goals, and he's got 15 total, so he's leading the way. Again, the 3-point shot for the Northern Cass Jaguars. You talked about it in the pregame show, Noel, about how important it was, and that's what Coach Ralph was worried about. And they ended up with 5 of them here in the first half.
Well, Coach Ralph and the Husky coaching staff, they do their homework. They watch a lot of film, and they recognize that the Jaguars, they like to put up about 30 3-pointers a game. I'm not sure what we're on track for, but we've got several makes, and it's a little bit of a problem.
Yep.
It's kind of spread the Huskies out, and I got to give the Jaguars credit. Good, solid offensive players. They recognize when the shot's there. They pass it off when it's not. And if you're too tight on them, they recognize when they have those opportunities to drive. And with the defense spread out, it's hard to give that good help side and recover that you try to teach in practice.
All right, let's take a look at the Huskies scoring here. For the Huskies, Cooper Como finishes with 1 field goal for 2 points. 5 points for Trayden King. He had a big 3-pointer that kept the Huskies close there late in the second period. So Trayden King finishes with 5 in the first half. Braden Steffens just with 6 points. A couple of missed free throws, but he does have a couple of made free throws as well. But 6 points for Braden Steffens. Then with double figures for the Huskies, you got Jack Gilbertson with a couple of 3-pointers and 2 2-point field goals for 10 points. And Alex Cummings finishes with 10. And I think, Noel, I might have said it on the air, but I think it might have affected the Huskies here toward the end, too, when we lost Alex Cummings. You didn't have that presence down low underneath the bucket. The scoring for him obviously stopped, but that was a big defensive hit there for the Huskies when he had to go out with 2 fouls.
And I think what Alex really does is he knows when his defender rotates off him to stop these drives by Gilbertson and Steffens. He gets his hands up, he's ready to catch and finish. And then also Cummings gives you a lot of extra offensive rebounds. He did a nice job in that first quarter getting on the offensive boards, and that was a big plus for the Huskies.
Brady Miller tuned in and watching, and go Huskies. Thank you, Brady. Jeannie's home. She says, let's go Huskies. Leanne Castner. Wayne and Leanne Malk, they're watching. Thank you, guys. Let's see who else we got here. From Rachel Line and the kids, Jack, David, Ruby, and Liam. Alex Cummings, what a game. Yep, he's having a good game. Just keep him out of foul trouble. Here we got somebody watching from Northern Cass. We appreciate that. Susan Faye Crockett watching her grandson Brooks from Langdon, North Dakota, cheering on the Northern Cass Jaguars. Thank you, Susan Faye Crockett. And if you get a chance, text me back and tell me. I can't remember where Hayden Crockett went. She went to school somewhere. Was it Jamestown? I don't know.
I believe it was Mayville. I believe it was Mayville State.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep, I think it was. Mike McCall's tuned in and watching, cheering on the Huskies. Thanks, Mike. Let's see. The Klostermans are watching out in Morton. Thank you, guys. Melanie and the crew. I think she just had a birthday. So, there's that text message. It just says Melanie's birthday today. So, happy birthday, Melanie. So, the Klostermans watching out in Morton.
We've got a nice collection of birthdays today.
Yeah, we do. It's not mine. I had mine.
Not yours, nope.
Mine was a few days ago.
2 days ago?
A few
days ago.
Yep, about a week.
A week.
Yep.
Well, happy birthday. I hope you had a great time.
Yep. I just lay low. Every day I get my birthday. I've never worked on my birthday in my life.
Oh, okay.
It falls on New Year's Day.
Well, that's kind of New Year's Day.
Yep.
That's Roxanne and mine anniversary.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, happy anniversary too.
Well, thank you, and happy birthday to you, sir.
Well, yeah. It's just another year. All right, that's going to conclude our OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. And here we go with period number 3. Thanks for joining us here on Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. And down low they go and off the glass against Alex. He didn't want to get that third one. They went right down there to him. Did Hoyland for 2.
A smart play by the Northern Cass coaching staff. Hoyland did a nice job of finishing that, too. It's one thing to set up the play, but you got to finish it as well.
Yep, he just kept working down low against Alex. And Alex was kind of laying off it there a little bit as Jack Gilbertson drives to the bucket and gets his first bucket of the second half.
And the Huskies, a little bit of a clear out on the left side for Jack, an opportunity to drive or kick it to the corner for a shot. So both teams execute their first play very well.
Breaking to the bucket and putting the shot up underneath, but I think Traden King's going to get whistled for the push on Brooks Crockett, and he'll go to the line.
You see a smart play by Crockett there. The baseline was cleared out for him. He got his man beat and then put on the brakes hard to draw the foul.
So Brooks Crockett will go to the line. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight. And there, the announcer Jinx worked on him as he misses his first.
Playing well for a sophomore. Nice looking player.
5'11" sophomore. And he misses the second. So sorry, Grandma, there. I jinxed him into 2. Jack Gilbertson with the crossover dribble gets it over to King.
Little 1-3-1 again out of the Jaguars.
Double team. There's Cummings. Looks. He kicks it back to King on the baseline. Out top. Gilbertson for 3. Short. Ball on the ground. Picked up there by Freilich.
And Jack just lost his shoe. He tossed it to the sideline. He's playing barefoot right now. Sock-footed.
Sock-footed. And we're going to get a timeout called there by Coach Ralph to try and get the shoe back on.
And Coach Laxdal is contesting that. He wanted the continued offensive advantage.
And now he's saying it's my timeout. So it's not going to be a charge timeout here. It's an equipment issue. The referee took the timeout. Coach Laxdal said you can't call a timeout when it's not in your hands.
Yes, that's the case he was making. He was unhappy with the official's timeout.
Yep. And then the official tapped on his chest and said it's my timeout.
Yes.
So Jack got his shoe back on and we're underway again.
That was Jeff McCracken, and I think that was the right official's timeout because there was nothing going on with that offense.
Right, there was no penetration, and there's a nice little layup there by Parker Zeski.
Wow, great contested finish in traffic.
Yep, having a night here. And that one, is that going to be a continuation? They're not going to give him continuation. They're going to call that one on Parker.
They're checking the number.
Called it on Parker Zeski, I believe.
So that's his second, guarding Steffens.
5-point lead. Kumo into the game. Steffens for 3. Hasn't hit one yet, but he has now. Steffens finally gets his first 3 of the night here. At a crucial time to cut the lead back to 2. Drive, shot goes up. Good defense there by Alex Cummings. Just stood there straight up, and those tall arms created an issue.
Exactly, Joe. That's what you want from those big men. You want them to wall up and contest that shot. And the shot just went out of bounds. That's a great defensive contest.
Absolutely. So Steffens will bring it up between the circles and go over to the left side, the far side. Now back over to the near side.
1-3-1 zone. We saw Manoman do that against the Breckenridge boys.
Kulmo, a little floater in the paint from 6 feet is good. Kulmo with his second
nice
bucket.
Penetration off one of those 2 top guard spots.
Where we're tied at 20, we're tied at 40. We got a barn burner going here, folks. A doozy, if you will. Oh, and over to the other side. Oh, and Alex Cummings with the block on the shot by Hoyland. Quickly to the other end. King trying to muscle it up. Puts it in for 2, and the Huskies take the lead.
And watching from the camera, that might look like a double dribble. It's not, because he kind of fumbled it off the hip of the defender, and nice finish for Triton.
Good pickup by you. Now the Huskies looking for another defensive stop here. Jaguars looking to answer as the Huskies get their first lead of the game here since at least early in the game. Shot by who else? Well, that was Crockett, wasn't it?
Great rebound by Jack, and we've got a foul on the rebound. Freilich was in the way as Jack came to the floor.
Okay, I didn't see that. I was looking the other end there. And I think that was Crockett that shot that shot.
Yes, I believe you are correct.
Okay.
Little extended defense here from the Jaguars. So Huskies are talking about their press break.
4:35 to go here in period 3. Huskies with their first lead here of the game, 42-40. Oh, and a three-point shot for Steffens. Right from the same spot. I think he got the last one, wasn't it?
Exactly. Outstanding shot.
So now it's a 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for the Huskies.
And the beast has awoken.
Yes, I guess so.
Braden has entered the fray.
At 6 points in the first half, 6 now in the second. 3-point shot, rims out. Cummings goes up high, and they're going to say it's off the hands of Freilich. Excuse me, that's not Freilich, that's Crockett. They got the same kind of haircut, and so I'm
they do
getting messed up on it.
They do, and a lot of single-digit numbers.
And Brody Zeski back in the game.
And we got multiple orange basketball shoes, too.
Yes. Oh, and Steffens coming alive. Puts it away, and we got a timeout on the floor. And it is a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll take a break as well here on Three Borders Sports Network. Huskies take the lead, 47.
Patient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fast turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We want to thank Comfy Vibes. Erica just came on board here this winter, and we appreciate them. They've got the fan cam. They sponsor the fan cam over in Breckenridge.
And what a bunch of great looking outfits in that commercial.
Yeah, isn't there though?
That's pretty neat.
All right, I think we're ready to go here. There was a little bit of a liquid issue over by the bench there. Somebody must have spilled some water or something over on the...
And the Huskies want to bring a little bit of pressure.
Yep. Just token.
Token pressure, dropping out of it.
Crockett brings it up into the front court. He'll get it off to Hoyland. Hoyland will go to the right side of the paint, guarded by Kulmo. Bumping his way down. No foul called. I think it was a good no call. Cummings with the rebound. Gets it off to Steffens. Back to Kulmo. Kulmo, the younger brother of McKenna Kulmo. Played for the Lady Huskies.
That's a good basketball family, isn't it?
Steffens wants that three-pointer there. That one rolls off the rim. Cummings with the board. Put back. Oh, and he just misses the putback. Oh, that would have been huge.
And the crowd is waking up. I think the lid would have come off this place if he could have put it back in. And that's exactly what you want out of your center.
Hoyland picks up his third foul. Cummings will go to the line. He's got 10 all in the first half, all on field goals. First free throw is good for the big guy. 6'6" senior. Checking in for the Jaguars is Chase Evenson. 8-point lead. And now 9.
2 in a row, and that's great for Cummings because he's a 33% foul shooter, so I don't want to say anything before that last shot. Yeah. But his percentage is going up as well.
Jaguars now up on the top. Good pressure there from Kumo. Denies the pass. Over on the far side, that's Crockett. gets to the bucket, and I think Alex was in the block, wasn't he?
Yes, he was in the restricted zone. Great drive by Crockett to get by Trayton King. You had 0 versus 0 over on that right side.
Yep.
And once King is beat, just a little bit late for the defensive help from Cummings. He couldn't get out of that restraining circle.
So that's 3 on Alex right now, and Coach Caveney and Ralph were talking about what do they want to do, and they do send in Garnett Anderson for him. So the first free throw is good for Crockett.
Yes, it is.
And the second one is good as well. Give him 9 on the night.
Did you notice who takes the bottom rebound spot when Cummings goes out?
I did not.
The Beast.
Did
Braden
he?
Steffens, yes.
Well, he jumps center circle. Oh, and Jack had him beat. Does the reverse. They're going to say the block before the shot. So it's a non-shooting foul.
And Tom Rialt, he's selling those on the floor fouls. He's not giving anybody any continuation here.
Nope. So Kumo will check out. Aiden Bonches checks in. Oh, King was wide open. Braden didn't see him.
Nice back screen.
Jack drives, gets it over to King. And there's another push foul.
It looked like Jack went out of bounds, and it's because of the foul that he went out of bounds. So I was wondering which direction we're going with that call. Jeff McCracken right on the spot.
Saying that's on Rachel. That's his second. We're getting some clarification here, I think.
Yep.
Oh, it is 5 fouls, so it's a shooting foul. 5 fouls here in the period, and that means it's double bonus.
And Ella Graves, a recent graduate over at the score table, letting the officials know, we've got it right here.
Yeah, right.
We are making marks in this book, and our marks are correct.
She was very kind.
Well done, Ella Graves.
Hi to me tonight as I walked in the door. She was coming in at the same time I was.
We've got some young recent graduates working at that score table this year, and they're doing a nice job.
Very cool to see. Gilbertson's second free throw is good as well.
We also have Leah DeVries over there. We have Breland Lucina.
Now the Huskies back to a 9-point lead here with 2.5 to go in the third period. Freilich over to the near side. Shot goes up a little bit too strong. King hustles for it, runs into Crockett, and it's going to be off of King.
Now a 9-point lead. We're still in the third. The Huskies can't breathe too easily yet. They're going to have to sustain this momentum they've built.
Right. Up on top, 3-point shot. Boom. Nothing but net for Rachel.
And just like that, it's a 6-point game.
And he's got 6, both of them on 3-pointers. Nice little crossover by Jack off the glass, too hard.
Went for the bank, just a touch to the left.
6-point lead with just over 2 minutes to go. Driving all the way, up and in for 2 is Freilich.
What a play by Freilich. He was using his offhand to get by the defender, but then he did a great job of using his body to finish.
Calling that one on Garnett Anderson. 2 minutes to go here in period 3. Kumo will check in for Garnett.
I really like watching Freilich here at the point. He's got his head on a swivel. He's watching what's going on. He always knows where his teammates are, and he reads the defense really well.
Misses the free throw. Steffens goes the other way and gets it knocked away. It'll stay with the Huskies. Brody Zeski will check back in wearing number 1. So both Zeskis on the floor.
1-4 flat out of bounds set. This should go to a flex. We're going to see a down screen for Steffens.
Kumo gets punched there, but nothing called, and Freilich will take it away.
He's a physical point guard.
I guess. Behind the back dribble. Ooh, here we go. Oh, that's going to hurt. Somebody's going to have need an ice bag tonight. If not any of them, I'll need one.
Yeah, there might be a few. You, me, and everybody else on the floor, too.
Heard elbows hitting the floor, knees hitting the floor. Yikes.
Somebody tossed a bag of lead pipes out there.
Possession arrow goes to the Huskies with 1.5 minutes to go. So here comes Braden Steffens crossing the timeline.
2-3 set. That's going to go into flex as well. Look for shots off the down screen. Maybe a wide open baseline cut.
17 seconds on the shot clock. Kuhlmo finds Gilbertson at the top. Gilbertson sees an open lane, going to try driving in, and again they call the foul before the shot. So I don't know if that's planned or not there, Coach. But well, it's about the third or fourth one tonight, isn't it? But it's a two-shot foul. So.
It is, yes. It's kind of on the jump stop there. Jack going strong, trying to jump stop and power up.
1:08 to go. First free throw off the mark. Got awfully quiet in here for Jack, maybe. Jack right now with 14 points. Leading the way for the Huskies.
It's kind of like golf putt here.
Yeah.
Crowd gets quiet.
And he misses the second one. Could be a couple big free throws here that could have been used as we get later stages of this game.
4-point game. Don't go anywhere.
Freilich against King. Good job by Trayton King to stop the penetration. Jack comes over to help, but a nice little drive and put in by Crockett for 2.
And the nice pass ahead, looking up the sideline. Nothing there. Huskies will run some more.
Give him 11. About an 11-second difference now in the shot clock and the game clock. Huskies going to slow it down a little bit here to give limited time to the Jags, unless Aiden Bonches sees it open 3. And that one just a little bit too strong. Was close to coming right back to Aiden, but he was drifting back already. It looked like it was good. And
good release, good follow through. Just not there this time.
Yep.
He should be. If you can shoot and get a 15-point game at Devil's Lake, you certainly are going to make shots at home.
Yep. Oh, and a nice block by King. Get her down. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Not sure what. Oh, man.
I think, Coach Laxdal is upset. Trayton King, there was no foul call on the block. It was a good block by King, but then I think Trayton heard a shoe squeak or something and thought there was a whistle and just gave up the ball.
Yeah, I think that's what he thought. Something happened there, and he gave up the ball. And I'm sorry, folks, I was saying oh no, but I know you can see it on the TV.
Yeah, the Huskies were facing a near disaster there.
It was a
if that
huge
three
near
goes
disaster.
down, oh my goodness.
So
that's really something.
It's a 51-49 lead. First lead here at the end of the quarter. We'll take a 30-second break, I think, though, and we'll come right back. Huskies lead by 2.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Hey, guess what? I got a text back from Grandma Crockett, Grandma Crockett. She said that Hayden and her sister Hallie both play at Jamestown, and their brother Jace also played at Jamestown. So there you go.
Okay, Jamestown. I
knew it was one of those, and when you said Mayville,
incorrect
I wondered.
with the Mayville.
So hopefully Hayden's having a good time up in Jamestown at the Jimmy's. My son was a Jimmy. By the way.
So is our high school principal, Mr. Steve Hawkers.
That's right.
He's in the Jimmy Hall of Fame.
No kidding.
Yes, he is. Mr. Three-pointer.
Little turnaround jumper, and we got a tie ball game on the bucket there by Rachel. His first 2-point field goal of the game.
And Coach Laxdal wanted to block. Things are going to get interesting here down the stretch.
I think so.
Great ball game. Kind of reminds me of that girls game last year that we had.
Steffens into the paint, off the mark. And the Jaguars with a chance to take the lead back now. Quickly up ahead to Rachel. Drives, he'll dish it off to Brody Zeski. Now to Crockett. A switch on defense to the corner. 3-point shot by Crockett. Rocks it in for Crockett.
That's a huge shot. That's a big shot in the arm for the Jaguars.
There was some pressure there, too.
And there was a lot of confidence. There wasn't a second thought about taking that shot.
Nope. Crockett with a nice 3.
Huskies in a high 1-4 set. Here comes a stagger for Steffens. Nope.
Got a whistle away from the ball there, Coach.
Huskies set up when they enter away on that high 1-4. They're going to end up getting a stagger screen for Braden Steffens. That might have been fun to see that one go all the way through.
We call that one on Rachel. And who's checking in here? 13. Hoyland checks back in. He'll come in for Brody Zeski. Bounce pass comes in, the inbound play to Gilbertson. Off to Steffens. Steffens guarded there by Freilich. Gets into the paint, knocked away, right into the hands of Alex Cummings. Puts it in for two. Right spot, right time, right place.
And Coach Ralph wanted the previous foul on Braden Steffens' drive.
Yep.
Both coaches getting animated here.
They are, and they're both on their feet over across the way. Drive, long steps. There's Steffens with the rebound on the missed shot by Parker Zeski. Huskies trail by 1, 6 minutes to go. Here, I'm going to give this one out to Watson. He's probably got us tuned in. I'm going to say this one's for you, Brian. Wake the dog, call the neighbors, wake the kids, call the kids. It's a good game here, folks.
I love it when you do that.
Nice little shot from the elbow for two for Braden Steffens.
And the crowd is into it now.
And we got a timeout on the floor. We got a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. It's Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll be right back right after this.
Important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every morning, we start our day with a purpose. To care for each other. Beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about.
Hey there. So we have third.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. Also brought to you in part by Red River Communications, Cable Channel 28. Robert Wanick says hi to Noel, the history expert.
Oh, awesome. It's great to hear from Mr. Wanick.
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. Cambry's grandpa is out there watching in Western North Dakota, watching the boys' game tonight. So, Cambry Mauk's grandpa, thank you very much for tuning in and watching the Husky boys as the boys have a 1-point lead here as we approach the 5-minute mark. Little turnaround jumper, short. Mr. Cummings cleans off the boards. On
yeah,
the
he's
shot by
asserting
Rachel.
himself on the rebounds this second half.
Yep. Steffens with a tough bucket, gets his own rebound in the paint, gets pushed, and he'll go to the line for two.
Great shot fake, and that foul's going to go against Parker Zeski.
Okay. That'll be his third. So 3 on him, 3 on Rachel, 3 on Hoyland, and 3 on Alex Cummings for the Huskies.
The fouls are becoming an issue.
Steffens, a big free throw, gets the first one. That gives him 17 points unofficially.
Bonches takes the seat.
Coolmo's
in.
Yeah.
Steffens is averaging 19 and 7. He's the Huskies' leading scorer, and he's the Huskies' leading rebounder.
How many rebounds does he average a game?
He's averaging 7 a game, so 19 and 7 for the young man.
And he has got...
I say young man, but it's the senior point guard.
Number 18 right there, so he's averaging 19. He's 1 away from his average. Back to a 3-point lead for the Huskies. 5 minutes remain in regulation. I don't know if my heart can take an overtime. Oh, and a nice move by Freilich. Gets to the bucket and gets 2. And I think his ankle is
he's
hurt.
down. Yep, he's down.
Quickly the other way as the play is in. Everything's in motion here, and they're going to, again, another foul before the shot. Freilich's coming off.
Coach Laxdal very upset because
very
there was
upset.
a quick whistle earlier, and there wasn't a quick whistle this time. I don't know if the situation is very different between injury and missing shoe.
Yeah. The injury, I mean,
he's pleading his case.
He didn't get up right away, almost tried to get up, so I think that's part of the reason that the referees let the play go. I could be wrong.
Right, you can't take away the 5-on-4 break until it plays out.
Correct. And that's for either way, either team.
Yes, the near official to us, Tubner.
Right elbow jumper off the mark.
Yeah, Kelvin Tubner was the one that stopped the game.
Into the paint, off with the left-hand hook, no good. Cummings on the rebound on the missed shot by Parker Zeski. Jack gonna drive, kicks to the corner, trading King for three! Puts it in the book.
What I like about that is King had his feet set off of Jack's penetration. He was able to eyeball that and line it up.
Kumel will get called for the reach there on that drive, penetration by Reichel.
And not a bad foul because he's not giving up a three-point play there. That's
Right.
okay. Huskies' first foul of the fourth quarter.
Cooper's first foul as well. Going to the line will be Hudson Reichel. Couple
It's
of
a
threes.
good foul to give in that situation.
And that paid off there for the Huskies so far. They missed the first.
But Coach Ralph has some instructions, though, for the sophomore guard.
Reichel with 8 points, 2 for three-point field goals, and now 9 total. And back to a one-possession game here when there are 4 minutes to play.
Coach Ralph's third key was execution. We're seeing a lot of half-court set plays. This is where he wants that execution.
Cummings over to Steffens. He's been hot from that side. Steffens, he looked at it, didn't he?
Yeah, he was thinking about it.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Off to Gilbertson. Gilbertson looks to drive. Loses control, jumper in the paint, rolls off the edge. Look at Alex Cummins, puts it up, gonna draw the foul, go to the line for 2. Cummings working hard, Noel.
And the student body loves it. And leading the student body over there is Mr. Hockard and Mr. Woods. They're cheering just like one of the boys in the front row.
Alex Cummings goes to the line. Right now, 14 points. 15 points. He used all of the rim on that one.
He's having a nice game. I don't know how many rebounds, but he's got to be closing in on 10-plus rebounds. He's got to be near double figures.
And he got it.
And how about the foul shots going down for Alex Cummings? Great job from the foul line.
We'll keep it here, Noel, as we got a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. I've got to give a couple more shout-outs. Watson was watching and listening, and, of course, he says I'm not right again. So I'm going to call the dog.
He found an error?
Yeah, call the dog, email somebody. I don't know, whatever I'm trying to say. And
I'm not sure how that exactly goes, but I love it when you're saying it.
well, I do it more to irritate him, but I didn't say that out loud, did I? All right.
You did, yes.
Grandma Crockett. Oh, here we got another shout-out to Noel. Hello, Noel. You're doing a great job on a great game. Alex Beach. So thank you, Beachy.
Oh, Beach, yes.
Gus Hadding getting ready for bed and cheering on the Huskies. All the Hadding kids are watching now, so there you go. We got all the Haddings watching, cheering on the Huskies. Well, they woke up the kids.
They woke up the kids.
See,
yes,
Watson,
that's
I
right.
told you. They emailed the kids and told them to get out of bed. All right, here we go. It's a 5-point game, just over 3 minutes to go. That was a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Don't forget to stay tuned. Oh, King doing a good job down there. Almost tied him up. 3-point shot, look out. Off the heel, Alex Cummins rips that one away.
Mr. Guess Who.
On the missed shot by Crockett. Under 3 to play. Huskies going to wear some time off the clock now, Noel?
They're doing an excellent job the last few possessions of getting deep in the shot clock and still getting a good shot or drawing a foul.
Kuhlmo out top now to Steffens. Steffens with 18 points, leading the way for the Huskies. Steffens into the paint, spins around, got up, put it in for 2.
Beautiful move, trapping
that?
Zeski on his hip
Wow.
and exploding into that finish. You don't always get to explode out of that spin, but Steffens, that was impressive.
He was up near the rim with that one when he let go of that one.
That was great.
It was. Bounce
nice
pass
cut.
comes in, down low, foul is called, and going to the line will be Hoyland.
Yeah, Trayton King got stuck underneath the basket, and any contact there, it's usually going to be on the defense, offensive advantage.
It's all the headings, guys. Glad you guys got up. And again, Grandma Crockett there, she says, go Jags. And unfortunately there for the Jags, a miss by Hoyland. He's 1 for 3 from the line unofficially here on my book tonight as Parker Zeski goes down into the low slot there.
Miles Freilich returns, so the Jaguars have their point guard for their final run here.
Alex Cummings playing the whole fourth quarter so far with 3 fouls.
Isn't it fun to not be in foul trouble?
Yeah.
He's handled it well.
King. Now to Alex Cummings. 16 on the shot clock. Huskies got a little time they can burn. We're under 2 to play.
Running some flex. Everybody touches the ball. Late in the clock. Here goes Steffens.
Left elbow. Backs off to 5-4. Free throw line jumper. Rolls out. He's going to chase down his own rebound and a fresh 35 for the Huskies. Big rebound for the Huskies and Steffens.
You tell young players to follow their shot, and that's why.
King, and there's a little push foul there, getting a little aggressive. And that will be Hudson Reachel with his 4th. So he has 4 and Chris Hoyland has 4. Parker Zeski with 3. A minute 26 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Want to thank Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Jay Juleson. Hey, he's running for City Council. That election's coming up on January 27th. Jay Juleson for City Council, paid for on his own behalf. As Trayton King puts that one in. Trayton having a nice game in double figures.
Yes, he is. That's another player that can fill that third double-figure scorer the Huskies need. But
and there it is.
Tonight they might have 4 or 5.
I'll tell you at the postgame show. I'll let you know.
I'm gonna stick around and watch that.
Yeah, our First Community Credit Union. Oh, look at that block by Jack Gilbertson.
Off the backboard. You got to love those block shots when you can bounce it off the backboard. That's kind of fun. Huskies in control.
9-point lead. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Huskies.
No quitting the Jaguars, though.
Nope. By the way, that Jay Juleson thing was paid for on his own behalf. I don't know if I said that, but I'm supposed to say that, so I said it.
You have covered your political bases. Half-court trap.
Red River Grain, Country Financial Wahpeton, Casey Formanak, Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton. They got all your favorite team sports apparel. Steffens to the right side of the paint. Kicks it out top. King for 3. Off the mark. And it's going to go out of bounds. And I think they're going to ask if that hit the rim or not.
Trayton had such a beautiful 3 in the corner earlier. I think he was almost surprised he was that open for that one.
I think they're trying to figure out if there was any time, how much time was left on the shot clock. I don't think it hit the rim, did it? I think that's what they're looking for. Coach Laxall wants 4 seconds. And Coach Caveney coming over to offer an ear.
Yeah.
Well, I got more time to go through our sponsors for a second here. Amanda
Absolutely.
Frederick State Farm Insurance, Red River Communications, Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, Corner Drug, your prescription specialist, Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, Superior Builders, Wahpeton Daily News, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, Essentia Health, Giant Seeds and Snacks, and Comdell Innovation. And our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game will have that here in the postgame show as well, brought to you by First Community Credit Union. And I think I've got pretty much everybody handled. Again, our early sponsors, Tyler Farm Supply, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and Yield Advantage.
Well done.
And they gave him a full 35, so they must have figured out that it did hit the rim. There's a reach foul called on Crockett. That'll be number 2 on him. Going to the line will be Jack Gilbertson. 9-point lead for the Huskies with 37.4 to go. Jack's free throw is off the mark. He's missed 2 in a row, 3 in a row actually. He is 2 of 5 tonight. What's Jack average per game, points-wise?
Point-wise, let's take a look. Jack Gilbertson is right about 18 points, 17.8 and 3 rebounds a game.
Okay, he's pretty close to that too as well. Crockett drives around. He'll let him go to the bucket for free, and he'll get 2 points.
And we got a 30-second timeout.
Okay, we'll keep it here. We'll call that one a Carlson. Nope, I think he's got to use a full the way it looks. So let's take a quick break, Noel. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come right back.
To tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins.
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton High School, home of the Huskies here. Northern Cass trails the Huskies 67-59 here. It was a very close game for most of the game, and the Northern Cass Jaguars aren't going to give up right away as they foul Alex Cummings right away.
Well, that foul's mostly because of time, but I think probably coming into the game, they might scout Alex as maybe a potential guy you want to foul late game, but he's done a great job from the foul line tonight.
And that's the 4th foul on Parker Zeski. Jags with 3 people with 4 fouls.
And he's had a nice game.
Alex Cummings drills the first. I'll tell you what. Well, I'm not going to say it yet. I'm not going to say it.
Well, Zeski was 15 at half, 17 at this point, I believe.
Yeah, that's all. So the Huskies done a good job of shutting him down.
A little bit of halftime adjustments, beneficial for the Huskies.
Well, 6 in a row there for Alex Cummings. So 6 free throws in a row. From the corner, Crockett, a little bit strong, bounced around, picking it off there and going out to the outside is Evenson. He'll put one up, hits the side of the backboard. It'll be Husky ball with 13 seconds to go and a 10-point lead. Let's see what Coach Laxdal calls him off. He's telling him to go back.
What a great ball game out of both teams tonight. Fantastic start for the Jaguars. Great first half for them. Third quarter hotly contested, and the Huskies take control in the fourth with an outstanding offensive performance from Braden Steffens.
All right, it was a good game, as Coach Knoll just said, and that will be your final score, 69-59. The Huskies victorious over the Northern Cass Jaguars in a 2-point game, so that counts for 2 points. We'll talk about that and more when we come back for our First Community Credit Union postgame show right after these messages.
With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, thank you for joining us tonight. We had a good game here tonight. The final score 69-59. Our post-game show was brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products, First Community Credit Union. And it was kind of interesting, too, Noel, that we just had our Optimum Rehab commercial there, and we're going to have our Optimum Rehab player of the game here in just about a minute or two here. Let me quick go through the scoring first for you. 9 points for Hoyland, 9 points for Rachel, 8 points for Freilich, 16 points for Brooks Crockett, and 17 points for Parker Zeski. So that's the scoring, at least as unofficially as I can get here, for the Northern Cass Jaguars. And for the Wahpeton Huskies, 4 points for Cooper Kumo. Aiden Bonches did not score. Then in double figures for the Huskies. They had 4 players in double figures, according to my book. And starting out with 12 points from Trayton King. He had two three-pointers that were pretty big there, Noel. And then 15 points for Jack Gilbertson, 18 points for Alex Cummings, and 20 points for Braden Steffens. So a well-distributed scoring column there for the Huskies.
That's a good-looking scorebook for the Huskies. You get 4 double-figure scorers, and like I said, you know, when you get to the postseason, you want at least a third double-figure scorer, and it doesn't have to be, you know, the same guy every night. But what a game for Alex Cummings with 18 points, and he's got to be double-figure rebounds. I'm guessing at least 12 rebounds.
Yep.
10 for sure.
And
but probably
might
12.
Add a block or 2 in there and a couple of assists maybe.
And some really good interior defense.
Well, it's funny you bring that up because our Optimum Rehab player of the game, we want to be able to do all the things you want to do. Stop and see Dr. Tony or visit the webpage at myoptimumrehab.com. Our Optimum Rehab player of the game
is Alex Cummings.
It
deservedly
is. Well deserved. And we talked about it here off air, folks. We could have gone a number of ways. We could have said Braden Steffens. We could have said Jack Gilbertson. Even Trayton King with a couple of big threes and defensive pressure that he put on. But we got to give it to Alex Cummings. Again, 18 points. And he got in foul trouble in the third quarter. And so he sat down a good share of that third quarter. But he still came in, and when he came in, he was a presence.
And you know, the real key, he was able to play through the whole first half without that foul trouble. He got into a rhythm, a little bit of trouble third quarter, but I think with a big, if there's no real trouble till third quarter, you can bring them back and finish strong, and he did finish strong, especially at the foul line. That's going to be an offensive career high for him, and it's got to be probably his best night foul shooting.
I'd say so. I got him 6 for 6 from the free throw stripe. So
that's fantastic.
That is pretty good. So, all right, we got a nice win here for the Huskies. Again, it was close. They were behind in the first period, behind at halftime. They had a 2-point lead in the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter, they outscored the Northern Cass Jaguars 18-10. So that was the big difference.
Yes, and I think Coach Ralph, we go back to his keys to the game. His number one key was defending the three-point line, but Northern Cass really showed they're a strong offensive team. Those young men can really play some good basketball. But I think the other two keys here for the Huskies, they really checked the box there for Coach Ralph. Rebounding, I thought, was very good. A lot of that starts with Cummings, but as well as Steffens and Gilbertson on the board and Trayton King. And then execution, I thought down the stretch when we got under 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, the Huskies are running a set play every time in the half-court offense. Their execution was good, set good screens, late in the clock, drawing fouls and getting key baskets.
And I think you mentioned off air too before we came back on after the commercial there, or post-game show, you talked about how Parker Zeski, how the Huskies shut him down there defensively. He had 15 in the first half. He had 3 3-point field goals in the first half. He only ends up with 2 in the second half.
Yeah, great defensive effort, and I feel like probably some halftime adjustments there. I apologize. I didn't really pick up what the adjustment was. I think possibly taking the drive away a little bit better and staying between him and the basket, and then just get the hand up on the three. But what an outstanding player for the Jaguars.
Yep, there sure is. They've got some good players on their team. They sure do. And again, hats off to Grandma Crockett there for texting in and being so kind to us here at Three Borders Sports. We appreciate the out-of-towners. We are homers. We get paid here. These people pay our bills. These sponsors pay our bills that we talk about here all night long. And so we do tend to be homers sometimes because they do pay our bills. But we try to be as fair as possible.
And we appreciate good basketball, and we got to see good basketball out of both teams tonight, and that was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And all right, so let's talk about tomorrow now. You're going to be busy over here. You got the Lady Huskies, and again, Northern Cass comes to town tomorrow night.
Yeah, Cass County week is not over. Richland County versus Cass County. We had both the boys and the girls play Central Cass. And tonight we got the boys. Tomorrow night, the girls host the Northern Cass Jaguars. We're not done with the cats and dogs.
No, we're not. And then I'll be over in Breckenridge. I got 2 games tomorrow over in Breckenridge. I'll be on with the girls at approximately 5:45, and I think the boys are right after that. So I got a doubleheader tomorrow.
Doubleheaders bring a lot of energy. You're going to have fun.
Chad's going to help me in the first one, and then I got Jonica Bernatis going to help me in the second one. She wants to try broadcasting for a living. So
she's done it before, and she's going to be great. And then, of course, you have Camden Yards on the camera.
Yards will be on the camera.
So say hi to Chad and Camden for me.
Will do.
And we wish Jonica good luck on her broadcast career. She's going to be great.
All right, then we got a busy week again next week. We got a Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the Saturday is the big border battle. So we'll all be there for that one. You and I and Brian will all be there for that one. Yards, Chad, everybody's going to be in the house. Maybe have an extra camera running. We'll see how it all goes. All right.
It's always fun.
All right, man. Good luck tomorrow night. You got the Northern Cass Jaguars here tomorrow night with the Lady Huskies and Brian Watson. I'll be over in Breckenridge for 2 games. First game at 5:45 approximately. And our links will be on our website, threebordersportsnetwork.com. Our final score here again tonight, the Huskies come away with a 10-point win, 69-59 for Noel Eckroth, Brian Watson, and everybody at Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Congratulations to the Huskies and Alex Cummings, our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. Huskies win by 10. See you tomorrow, everybody.